All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. Cortney cast Iron Casey versus Angela Overkill Hill. Wow. You know what? I was kind of telling everybody this fight really was going to be a toss-up. It was going to be a battle. I really didn't know who was going to win this fight. I didn't have an idea. I was kind of erring more toward Cortney Casey, but then I was like, nah, Angela Overkill Hill, her stand-up is just better. You know, she's better on her feet. Cortney Casey is better on the ground, you know? So they fought. I'm going to break the fight down and tell you what I think about the judges' score. The first round, I kind of edged that out for Angela Hill. I thought Angela Hill did more in the first round. And also Angela Hill actually had a very good submission attempt, which I thought that should have counted for something, man. But, you know, I guess it didn't. I gave the first round to Angela Hill. I thought she was more active, and I thought that submission attempt, you know, that she really put in, and she sunk it in deep, man. It's just, you know, she was not successful in getting that submission. Round two, I gave that, I kind of edged more towards, I don't know, like round two was very close, guys. Round two could have went either way. Round two was more of a toss-up round. I gave that round completely to Angela Hill. I gave round two to Angela Hill, and I just thought Angela Hill landed more. She was moving, she was dodging, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the stats, and I'm like, well, you know, how did she land that many strikes? Because I saw Angela Hill slipping and dodging and ducking up under a lot of strikes, man. And I feel like that Cortney Casey was getting credit for a lot of strikes that, you know, that didn't land. Cortney Casey, you know, she had her moments, man, and I thought Cortney was more precise. I thought Cortney's strikes were more precise. I felt like Angela's strikes were, you know, they were just wild, man. They were very wild, and it was unpredictable, but that's also a good thing, you know. Her strikes were wild and very unpredictable, and she was catching Cortney Casey off guard. And I even thought in round two, she stunned Cortney Casey for about a second, you know. And I was wondering, you know, why didn't Angela Overkill Hill just jump on that? But, you know, Cortney Casey, when she's also hurt, you know, she's still very dangerous, man. You know, this girl, you know, Cortney ain't a slouch, man. Just about in every fight Cortney been in, I mean, it's been, like, down to the wire. So I can understand why Angela Hill didn't try to engage Cortney Casey further when stunning her. You know, that, you know, wasn't a bad decision. Round three, I edged that more out towards Cortney Casey. I thought Cortney Casey, to me, was doing more in round three. I thought that she was landing a more clean, effective strikes. And I thought her counterpunching in round three was definitely better than the counterpunching she displayed in rounds one or two. I don't know, though. You know, see, the judge's decision kind of threw me off a little bit. One judge had it 30-27 for Cortney Casey, which was completely erroneous. I don't want to say Angela Hill got robbed, but, you know, I thought this was definitely, I thought this probably could have been a draw. You know, in my honest opinion, I thought it could have been a draw. But 30-27, you know, one judge was just ridiculous, man. That, you know, I don't know, man. They really need to do something about some of these judges, man. They got to do something about these judges, because some of these judges don't know what the hell they doing, man. And it's like, come on, man. Everybody and their mama, you know, even if you would have said 29-28 for Casey, I wouldn't have argued with that, because this fight was that close. But to give every round to Cortney Casey on one of the judges, you know, eyes, that's come on, man. That's a freaking travesty. And, you know, some of these judges, man, they need to be fined, man. They really need to be fined for, you know, just really, you know, having these bad decisions, man. That's just my opinion, okay? It was a close fight. I disagree with the decision. I thought the fight was a draw, but, you know, if you tell me, hey, I thought Cortney really won that decisively, then, you know, okay, it is what it is. You know, I'm not much of an arguer. And in this fight, I didn't have a dog in the race, okay? I really didn't have a dog in the race in this particular fight, but I just wanted to see a good scrap, and I saw that. You know, shout out to Cortney Cast Iron Casey for a split decision win over Angela Overkill Hill. So what's next, man? I don't know, man. Like, Angela has been up and down in her UFC career. I mean, is this the moment of truth for Angela Hill? Like, is she about at that time? And y'all know what I'm talking about. Is she about at that time where the UFC, they're growing very tired and impatient with Angela Hill? You don't know, man. You really don't know when it comes to the UFC. You don't know who they're going to keep. You don't know who they're going to want to stay. You just don't know, man. Losses in the UFC, is a very touchy subject, man, and fighters don't like talking about it because some fighters, they are one loss away from being out of the league. They are, you know. And I know Angela Hill, you know, she's worked hard, you know, to get back to where she is. And I know Cortney Casey, you know, has worked hard to get to where she is, you know. Well, at least Cortney's safe. I mean, you know, she won, but you know, what about Angela? You know, who knows? All I got to say about it is, you know, karma. Karma is something, man. Karma is definitely something, and you know, when your karma has that cloud around you, sometimes, you know, you don't get what you want. And that's just the way that is. Shout out to Cortney Cast Iron Casey for a split decision win over Angel over Cahill. This your boy Coach Sheldon Harris. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.